Welcome back, everybody, to Reaper's Game Shop. Welcome to Budget Wars. This is round 4, pod 2. That means we are working with $100 decks. This is the final round before the big finale that the top 4 people from the season will move on to. If you want to see the deck lists of what we're playing tonight, they're going to be in the description down below. If you want to check out any of our other content, the previous games of the season, last season, season before, any of our Pauper Commander content, I think it's pretty cool. I'm Spencer. I am playing Toulouse, the Clever Conductor, and I'd say that my big upgrade this time is the Bone Miser. If I draw it, it'll be cool. Next.
Hello, Internet.
Don't steal my shtick. I am gunning for you.
Yeah. I know you all hate my deck. I didn't know what to do with it from here, so I just added more stacks pieces. I promise there's win cons. I just didn't draw them in either of the last 2 games. I did win the first one. Don't forget that. There's ways to win. I saw. Next.
Hello, Stalker here. I'm playing... What? You're looking at me weird. I'm playing Semut the Driving Force at the head of a Planeswalker deck. This time for upgrades, I put in a little bit more, some maybe protection, some support for the Planeswalkers. I've got Lae'zel in there to give them extra loyalty counters. I've got Captain Sisay to go and find impactful ones. Hopefully that any of those show up, that'd be great. Next.
Hello, Internet. Tank here, and I'm tired of all this bullshit. I'm playing Aragorn the Uniter. Mostly, I wanted to play Aragorn Super Friends, but somebody didn't have some cards for me. So a little bit more trample. Hopefully I don't get screwed over on lands again. So we'll just kind of go from there and see if I can just beat someone down with potentially a brand new green card. Let's find out.
It's kind of accurate, though, because Aragorn doesn't have friends.
And trample.
No.
There are 2 brand new green cards that could beat someone down.
Yeah, whatever the button is.
Reset.
But did you know Vito Mortensen broke his toe when he kicked the helmet?
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Few people know that.
He's being sarcastic. A lot of people know that.
Nope. Prove to me that I'm being sarcastic.
Nobody knows. All right. We ready to go, guys? Everybody got keepable hands?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I won the spinner thing that this thing does, and it's all get started. Draw for turn. Rafine's Tower. Pass.
I will draw on my turn. I will play a Jungle Shrine, which will come into play tapped, and then pass.
I will draw on my turn.
Poor man's Rafine
I
Tower.
will play a Cabaret Courtyard, which will immediately tap and sacrifice, gaining me a life and going to find me a basic. It's going to be a plains.
They're different colors. I can't do black.
All right.
But yours is
that's a
cheap,
good
mine's
card.
expensive.
So, I kept a really good hand this time, guys. I got an island that goes into a soul ring, and then goes into Mirror Convert. As Toxic 1, I can pay 2 life to add 1 mana of any color.
Nice. Is it my turn? Oh, okay.
You're supposed to say next, so we know that the next person.
My bad. Go.
Command
The lore has been established.
Tower. Pass.
Told you I was keeping a good one.
You did say you were keeping a good one.
We are going to
He said he was keeping a good one.
play a Prairie Stream. Unfortunately, it's going to come into play tapped because I don't have 2 basic lands.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pass.
Yep.
One tap and draw. Okay. Play a Command Tower.
Whoa. Donate.
Hey,
Hey.
donate.
Hey. Donate.
Arcane Signet.
Nice.
Hey, that's cheating. I would never play a
pass.
Mana Rock.
You're right. You would never play a Mana Rock on turn 2
At least it's not a cheaty
until you
mana rock.
are about to play a
I
Mana
will
Rock
play
on turn 2.
an
Arcane.
island. Then I will tap my island to play Mystic Remora.
What the hell?
So this is an old one, right? Because it
Fish.
says target opponent. It's not just opponent, right?
Yeah, so whenever an opponent plays a spell,
A non-creature spell.
is it non-creature?
You may draw a card.
Unless they pay 4. Cumulative upkeep of 1.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Remember its birthday.
Do you have a die that I can keep on top of it, Tony?
Got some dice.
Mine are over there, actually, and I'm going to need them.
Don't
gonna
worry.
go grab-
I've got some dice.
I'm going to go grab my bag.
I have dice, but I refuse
Well,
to share
you
them.
don't need it on there yet.
True.
It gets the counter as a birthday present on its first birthday,
And then it dies.
and then it dies.
Just like real birthdays.
All right, I'm gonna swing my 2/1 at you, Tank.
Why?
Ouch.
Because every time I've played against you, Aragorn has destroyed my shit.
Aragorn rarely does anything.
It is just Toxic 1.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the
There you go.
And then it is a 2/1, but I think it just deals 1 Toxic, right? Is
No,
that
it-
one?
no,
Toxic
It deals
the
2 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tap 3
Yeah.
and cast Propaganda.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead.
I'm going to draw for turn.
It would have been great if I hadn't played the Prairie Stream tapped.
I'm going to play Swamp. I'm going
that have something to
to
do?
tap 3. I'm going to play my commander.
Yep.
Toulouse, the Clever Conductor. Any responses to me casting Toulouse?
Nope.
I have less problem with that than I do this.
So Toulouse resolves.
Yep.
It would
Trigger.
seem that way.
Connive. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to discard a card. We're going to discard a Swamp. Graveyard gets tucked under Toulouse. Toulouse, whenever Toulouse, when it enters the battlefield, it connives, and whenever I discard 1 or more cards, exile them from my graveyard. And then when it dies, put all of the cards exiled with it into their owner's hand. So I guess I'll just explain what my cards do. Go ahead.
Okay.
Everyone knows what Propaganda does.
Nobody knows what propaganda is.
Nope.
I've literally never heard of it.
Since apparently there is no card text on it to be explained, then I'm just assuming it's just there. Let's see. I'm going to play a Glacial Fortress.
Hey, you
I
got enough
do.
blue this game.
I do. So I'm overflowing with blue, which is great. It comes into play untapped because I do control a plains and an island.
Look at you.
So it's like I did things
Doing
properly.
big things.
So like it overcorrects, it taps itself because you have both?
Yes.
I think so.
Yep. So technically it's upside down, and I take negative mana when I tap it. I'm going to play a Growth Spiral to draw a card.
Do you want to pay 4?
No.
Okay. Trigger, draw.
Yeah.
Yep. I can draw a card, and then I may put a land card onto the battlefield. I think I'm going to put a... Let's see. Probably a mountain.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to pay 2 for an Arcane Signet.
Nice.
You want to pay 4?
No, I'm still not going to pay for it.
the hell,
Stop
man?
feeding the fish.
Stop!
I can't pay the 4.
Then stop casting the spells.
I kind of need mana to do stuff, and so now I'm going to pass. Stop yelling at me.
Untap.
No.
I haven't
Draw.
become a problem yet.
Forest.
Aragorn's going to come out next turn. That's going to be enough. 4. What does he got?
Ovia, Automech Artisan. Each creature that's attacking one of my opponents has trample. I can pay a green and tapper to put a creature or vehicle from my hand onto the battlefield. If it's an artifact, I put 2+1/+1 counters onto it. That's much less relevant in my deck. Pass.
Okay. Untap,
Upkeep trigger.
upkeep trigger, pay 1.
Okay.
Draw.
He
This
paid
is
the
going to
1.
cost 2 next turn. Gonna play an island for turn. Gonna pay 3 to cast Narset.
I remember
Yeah.
when this game was fun.
Hey, it's gonna hurt me too. I can now only draw 1 card a turn.
No.
No, it's each opponent.
Each opponent.
Oh!
Reading the
It's
card,
better than
in
I
fact,
You guys
explains
should
the
not
card.
have corrected me. I love you guys. You're great.
That's the whole reason that Narset is good.
Yeah.
Love.
Let's see. I played my land this turn, right? This is my 3rd turn? Yes.
You must have.
I don't know
Yeah.
what turn we're on because I ramped a whole bunch.
Yep. Just had to play 3 lands.
Okay. Go.
No swinging the Mer. Draw.
The murder.
Swamp.
Murder.
That's a little difficult.
Yeah, that kind of hoses your deck a little, huh?
I don't know. I like the card you played.
I like it too. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet. This whole time I've been playing with this deck, and it's been in there since the start.
Can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Okay. I will pass the turn.
I get to untap a whole bunch.
Oh, I could have swung a tank. Oh well.
I appreciate that you didn't. I'm gonna play a command tower. Red, blue, white, yeah, green.
Look at that. All 4 of them.
All 4 of them.
How much
What
mana
turn?
do you have? 2?
I have 2
Got 2
more.
left.
So I play Aragorn. When I do white spells, I get a human soldier. When I do a blue spell, I get to scry. When I cast a red spell, it pings for 3. And then when I cast a green spell, things get bigger.
Sure.
Kind of does it all. No wonder that elf loves him.
That would have been better to play. I wouldn't know because that card was not available.
It's true.
I think I can actually really do
Performing better than any other game.
a whole lot. I guess no, I think I'm going to pass.
Alrighty. We'll untap. We'll draw. Why not? Let's start my engines with Babishkar Raceway.
Sure.
Vroom, vroom.
At max speed, I can pay 3, tap it, discard a card, and draw a card.
Nice.
Is max speed 3 or 4?
4.
4.
It flips.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to get like a big board with like a stick shift. Every time you get it, you
That'd be cool.
change gears. There's just a satisfying thunk.
There'd be like
And then the
a
number
deck
goes
holder as well with the gear shifter.
No,
Like
it's got to
have
be
one
like a
big
whole
assembly.
thing you wheel out.
Oh, so I play. It's my entire play field.
No, just next to you. Just it's big on wheels.
Anyway, I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Untap. Pay the 2. Keep it around 1 more turn.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for turn. Gonna play an island.
He says 1 turn, but I don't do.
Gonna pay 3 for Phyrexian Digester. It's just a 2/1 with Infect.
I'm going to tap 3. I am going to channel the Mirror Shell Crab. So that is discard Mirror Shell Crab, counter target spell or ability unless controller pays 3. So that
Okay.
is discard, trigger, tucks under to lose.
That's pretty good.
Pay 2 to tap this.
Yeah,
For it doesn't matter what color. Cast Thrumming Bird.
nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You could proliferate the age counters.
Yeah, I could. I could also just kick Narset up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tap, draw for turn,
You cannot, however, affect my speed.
play a swamp.
We discovered that one time.
Yeah, because I was gonna help you, right?
Oh, because it's not a counter. It's just a
not a
static
counter.
value.
Yep.
It's like an emblem, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I
Tap
think the
3,
issue
I'm
is
going to cast Expunge, which is destroy target non-artifact, non-black creature. It can't be regenerated this turn.
You're gonna pay 4 for Oromora.
No.
Okay.
I feel like it should be an artifact. You know, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's
It's
not.
Phyrexian.
I'm
It's
going to
not,
go
but
to
you would think it
combat
should be.
and swing 3 at Narset.
Sure, you gotta pay 2 for that attack.
Nope, that's only on you. That's a Planeswalker.
That's
Yep.
true.
Oh.
Everybody knows propaganda.
No, I've definitely cheated with that card before.
There
Down to
are
2, buddy.
Oh yeah.
there are most of the propaganda style effects do not mention planeswalkers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pass the turn.
I've definitely cheated with that card before.
I would say I'm shocked, but,
Reading the card doesn't.
but reading the card does in fact.
explain.
Yeah.
Said card.
We
Tank.
are gonna play.
Tank.
What?
Kill Narset.
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay.
I mean, it seems to benefit him,
I was
Does-
gonna say-
I'll kill Aragorn if you don't.
Does it
gonna-
trample over to him if I attack Planeswalker?
No.
No. Okay. I didn't
unless
think
it
so.
says trample over planeswalkers,
Right.
Okay.
which Questing Beast has, I think. There's like one
I
card
mean,
that
Tan's
has
like
it.
one
turning
card.
his entire deck off right now. Remember what happened last time? We let his deck do things.
Also, specifically, it only gives trample
Attacking
to
your opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, if he had a blocker up or something like that, he
It
wouldn't be
wouldn't
able to
trample
get
to
through.
a planeswalker.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to.
I figured that's why you killed Thrumming Bird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red.
Forcing me to do things I don't want to have to do, but
I'm going to artifact mutation that destroy target artifact.
whoa.
Sure.
Why?
You're gonna pay 4.
No.
Whoa.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Pumping Aragorn.
Hold on. You're gonna give him blockers.
Yeah. How many do I get for that?
No, I get the blockers.
Oh, that's right. I knew that.
Yeah, I create X
I knew
1/1
that.
green sapperling
I knew
tokens.
that. I
for
knew
me,
that.
Not
Okay.
not opponent.
I knew that.
What was the power of that?
I knew that.
Just a 2/1.
Yeah.
So I get 2 things out of this.
Do you have the sapling token?
Well, see, had you read the card, that would have
I
explained
do. They're over on the
card.
table, so I'm just going to use the one that you hand
Artifact,
me.
what's it do? Destroy target.
Destroy target artifact. That was an artifact creature.
Yeah.
It can't be regenerated. I get to create X 1/1 green sapperling tokens, where X is that artifact's mana value. Or sorry, mana value.
Great card.
Oh, still 2.
Still
Great
2.
card.
Okay.
Then he gets 2 Aragorn triggers.
Yes, I get to ping.
Technically should be happening first, I think.
Yeah, they would technically happen first. So I'm going to make
Technically.
Aragorn. Aragorn will get the +4/+4.
Yep.
has
You
to.
will take 3.
Yep.
We've got
Wait, it's
2
target
of
opponent?
those.
It's target opponent?
Yeah,
Yes,
target
target
Okay.
opponent.
Well, thank
Yep.
God.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
You
it would be
can't
it would be
God.
great to ping Narset.
I'm just
But-
saying you really don't need to turn Spencer's deck online, though. It's not hurting anybody else.
I'm trying to think. I do have a little bit of like actual card draw in the deck, but I also have a lot of like look at the top X and reveal a thing, or like, you know.
That's 2 for every creature that's attacking, right?
Yep.
Not just the fact I'm attacking.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
But you can attack Narset for free, apparently. I learned that today.
Yeah.
We're learning as a family.
I honestly didn't know.
Yeah. I don't have blue in the deck, but I was looking at propaganda effects to help protect the planeswalkers, and I was like, dang, most of them do not say planeswalkers.
I have that nasty Savitri Dragon
yeah.
Master deck.
Oh, Savitri is
and
nice.
I
Yeah.
was surprised at the high percentage of decks that have propaganda
Propaganda.
in there, and I'm like,
Yeah, it protects you, but like,
it doesn't protect the
it doesn't
walkers.
protect the walker.
I think that's one of those like oversights.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to, off the top of my head, I know
There's a few.
Norn's Annex does.
I will swing. That feels like such a waste. 9 at Narset.
I mean, you could
Thank
just
you.
get Spencer for
Yep.
free.
Thank you.
And
Oof,
then
He's
Ooh.
got to have card draw in his hand.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna pass.
That's
he,
the
he does
deck.
he does a lot of cycling because
Yeah.
he discards
No,
it, goes
I
under
meant
to lose.
tank.
Oh, tank.
Don't worry about it.
I was going to say there's no other reason he'd kill Narset.
Well, I'm gonna draw.
I know Spencer's about to draw a ton of cards.
Well, I mean, it said if he doesn't kill it, I'm gonna kill Aragorn.
yeah.
So
So I'm holding you to not killing Aragorn.
I'm not.
It's Aragorn doesn't have to swing your direction.
It's safe
by
for
the way.
now.
I'm going to play a mountain. I got 6, and I would like to cast Samut.
I can't stop
What's Samut do?
First strike, vigilance, haste, 4/5. Start my engines, which has already been done.
Yeah.
Other creatures I control get +X/+O, where X is my speed. And non-creature spells I cast cost X less to cast, where X is my speed.
that. I'm going to point out, though, you can't attack him now because you ran out of mana.
Yeah, that's true.
Why are you all trying to attack me?
Because I don't like your stacks.
It's important
I don't
for my
have
deck to have
anything
my
on the
commander
board
on the
right
field.
now.
I know, we've been slowly getting rid of it.
I got rid of one card.
Then I would like to move to combat.
I can't stop you.
You're in it.
Spencer's out here threatening things.
You're going to get your speed up. There's no reason not to hit him. He's got blockers.
I mean, he supposedly has a way to kill Aragorn, which means he probably has a way to kill Samut.
I feel like you're just jealous.
That
you
checks
didn't
out,
make a
man.
deal
So
first.
swing the 1/2 at him.
In combat, I'm going to swing this for... I guess I could swing the 1/2, couldn't I?
Yeah.
It's a 2/2.
Yep, because you get a +1 to the...
2 at Spencer,
Yeah.
4 at Tank. So Tank's got no blockers declared.
I've got no blocks.
No
I
blocks.
have the
Yeah.
2/2.
2/2.
I'm taking the no blocks on the 2.
It is worth mentioning, Samut hits first,
Okay.
pumps my speed, so
Okay.
it'll be 3.
Or it won't pump for me, though, because it's other creatures.
It's other creatures. So Samut hits Tank at first strike damage.
Yep.
Pumps me to 2. Anything before regular?
Yeah, 3's fine.
Okay.
Boom.
Then I will pass.
Ouch.
All right. I'm going to untap. Remora's going to go.
Finally.
Our long national.
Plus, if I
nightmares
do
finally
anything, he
over.
would have got another draw off of it. So
Ah, that's fair.
Island for turn. I'm going to attempt to cast Mana Breach Whenever a player plays a spell, that player returns a land he or she controls to their hand.
Oof, baboof is what some folks say.
He's got mana held up. I think that even if I've got like a counter spell or something like that, or if somebody has something that he's going to be able to stop it. So, no response.
Yep, no response.
Go.
I'm tapped out. So.
Someone had to get their commander.
Yeah, I did.
Untap.
Haven't seen that card since the first episode.
Yeah. Oh, that was the. Oh.
It was, and I feel like I'm still okay if it sits out here.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit later in the game now.
Yeah, it's a lot less scary than if it was, like turn 2.
That's what happened,
Yeah.
And then you got to just sit there while we all fought with each other. It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not as bad now that there's
some
progressed a
lands,
little
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
It still is not great.
Whenever a
but
player plays a spell, every turn on the hand he controls from his hand. Interesting. How many cards does everybody have in their hands?
4.
3.
5.
Swear to God, if you wheel.
I'd love if you wheeled.
I just don't think it's very good for me right now.
Okay, good, because it would not be great for me either.
I'll take another 7 stack pieces.
That's the problem, huh?
I don't want to just sit here. I'm going to go to combat first. 5. Hitting
Yeah.
for 3.
Pay 2.
Oh.
Because of propaganda.
I am not doing that.
Okay.
Working as
I've
intended.
already forgotten about it. Jesus.
You let him swing at a planeswalker one time, and he just totally forgets about it.
I think we do that. So
It's going to look real bad on camera here in a little bit.
Why do you say that?
Don't worry about it.
I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to play Lazatep Chancellor. I will return the command tower to my hand for Mana Breach. Lazatep Chancellor is a 1/3 zombie wizard. Whenever I discard a card, I may pay 1. If I do, amass zombies 2. I will play command tower for my turn. And I'm going to pass the turn from there.
Okay.
Tank's about to pop off.
Something's about to look bad on camera, he said. So
I mean, I'm probably just going to die. I think you're scary that you're going to be at max speed next turn.
no, I've got another turn for max speed.
You can hit me.
It only goes up once a turn.
Yeah, the first turn's the only time it can go
I
up.
thought
The first turn, when you start your engines, you can hit someone and bring it to 2 right away.
Yep.
But every other turn, it only advances once.
Fair enough.
Green and a white for Rite of Harmony. Whenever a creature or enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, I get to draw a card. I'm going to bounce the Glacial Fortress
That's
back
why
to
you
my
got
hand.
rid of
Aragorn
that.
triggers.
Aragorn triggers. Aragorn's going to get +4/+4. I will get to create a human token, which again, didn't think to grab my tokens before I walked over here.
Human token.
I knew he had some kind of card.
Hugh.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Man.
good.
You do not draw for that one because it enters before the right does.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, because all that happens before this rules.
Yep.
So I get to, so that is sitting there for when I do something.
Yep.
I'm going to now
It's a delayed
do,
trigger.
it is a delayed trigger, yes.
I'll delay your trigger.
Green,
Thanks.
mountain.
Okay.
And during Vitality, Vigilance creatures I control have add 1 mana of any color. If it dies, it comes back as an enchantment that basically does the same thing.
Aragorn trigger.
Aragorn
Mana
triggers.
Breach trigger.
So I'm going to return the mountain to my hand.
Okay.
Aragorn will get another +4/+4. And that is just a purely green spell.
So Aragorn
So
is
there is
now
nothing
a
else.
13/13.
Aragorn is now a 13/13.
And you've had a creature enter the field under your control.
Yep,
now.
so I get to draw a card. That's
But
excellent.
now your saplings can tap for
Mana.
mana. Yep. So
They're
you've still
vigilance
got.
creatures.
No.
No.
I thought it said vigilance creatures could tap.
It has
No,
vigilance.
this has vigilance.
Okay.
Yep.
And creatures. you
and
control.
creatures.
So you're going to tap Aragorn for mana, probably.
Yes, because I really need to have the mana right now. Just a single green mana.
Yep.
I'm going to swing 13 commander damage at 5.
You got to pay the 2.
I will pay the 2.
That is nasty.
Every game I've been at the table with him, he's done this to me.
Yeah, because I don't like to have to pay. A lot of my stuff is expensive, and I don't want to have to pay even more for it. Second main, I'm going to replay my Glacial Fortress
Okay.
that had bounced earlier. 1, 2. That came in since I've only got 2. I only have 2 mana. I will go ahead and pass.
Alrighty.
I'm just saying, if I get that off the board,
We'll untap.
we can stop.
And
I might not be able to get it directly off the board, but I can figure out a way to get it off the board.
draw.
He drew a card.
I'm going to play this here, Exotic Orchard.
And that orchard can tap for any color.
Yep.
The worst part about tank stuff is that it's on cast, so even though I have counter spells, the Aragorn still pumps.
It's true.
It's like this counter spell in my hand's just useless to the trigger. Like I don't have stifle. Like
Yep. But man, next turn I'll be able to tap Aragorn for mana. So it'll be-
yeah, we'll be fine. You're totally just not gonna kill me with commander damage next turn, right? Or, not even. I mean,
Let's see what we do here. I think
We just see what we do here.
I think we start with combat. See if we can get my speed up a little bit.
They say start with combat and with combat.
Actually, I don't think I start with combat.
No, you already declared you went to combat.
you did.
I was thinking out loud.
Wait, what are you going to do? Then we'll decide whether or not you can.
I'm going to tap a red and a green for Minsk and Boo Timeless Heroes.
So trigger
Mana
mana
Breach. And return the mountain to my hand.
Ooh, Minsk and Boo's pretty good. What does Minsk and Boo do?
So when it enters, I get a 1/1 Boo Hamster.
It's fine. It's just a 1/1
I
hamster.
+1 to put 3 +1/+1 counters onto one target creature with trample or haste.
So you're going to put that on the artisan.
The artisan doesn't have trample unless it's attacking. Or I can -2 to sacrifice a creature. Minsk and Boo Timeless Heroes deals X damage to any target, where X is that creature's power. If the sacrificed creature was a hamster, I draw X cards.
It's Fling with extra steps.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you already did the mana breach trigger,
The
so
mana
Yeah.
breach trigger.
anything?
I'm not countering that. He's gonna kill me next turn. I have to hold up an answer for the guy who's gonna kill me with commander damage. And I need my next enchant to hit, or tank just kills me.
Yeah, sure.
You got anything, Tank?
What do I care?
I know I can't stop.
Mana breach is rough, man.
Boo enters as well.
Because unfortunately casting
who
spells
enters?
bounces lands.
Boo.
Boo.
Boo!
That's what we say when he gets flung. Because that's just...
So we got 3. Now I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
3-3-1-3.
I'll say I'm happy to let
So
the
you're
one-
not.
I'm happy
so
to
you're
let
going
the,
to combat. You're not using Minsk and Boo pre-combat.
I'm not using that
Okay.
pre-combat. We're going to do...
Does Samut? Okay, it only pumps power. Okay.
Yeah.
So it gets trample when it attacks one of them.
Yeah.
So that's a 6/7.
Yeah, because every creature gets trampled if it's attacking
creatures.
Other
So-
creatures.
attacking
Yeah.
an opponent.
We're going to send Samut at Spencer. And I'm going to send Boo at Tank. So it's a 4/5 coming at you, Spencer, and a 3/1 going at you, Tank.
Why is Boo coming at me?
Because I swung Samut at you last turn.
I'm just saying, he doesn't have to come out. I will block with
Hold on.
my...
I'm gonna have a.
I'm declaring my human as a blocker.
We're not gonna get there yet.
Okay, well then I take that back. None of this matters and it's all made up.
Man, I hate doing this because I really hate mana breach. White, and I'm going to Gallant Strike on Samut. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. And that is going to trigger mana breach. So are we letting the mana breach trigger resolve?
Yep, mana breach trigger.
Can't stifle it.
I'll return a tapped swamp to my hand.
All right. Gallant Strike on the stack.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap this exotic Orchard for a green
Okay.
for Defend the Rider. Target Samut will gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Mana breach.
Mana breach trigger. I will return this forest to my hand.
Who's making green?
Tank.
Yeah, I make plenty of green.
I couldn't see it under your wrist.
Oh, yeah. The Jungle Shrine makes green.
The forest also
So
makes green.
No, it
Defend the Rider's gonna stick.
I
Blooper?
told you I have to.
I thought you had like some kind of enchantment you were gonna use to protect yourself.
I do, but I have to have the counter spell up. If it doesn't hit, I die. Like he's got me dead on board.
I mean, not really. I have to pump Aragorn first.
All right.
Okay.
Gallant Strike fizzles.
Plus, my stacks are the only person they're not hurting Stony, really. So
So Samut is
4/5, first strike, trample, indestructible.
no blocks.
Okay.
I will block with the Who-Man.
Alrighty. So Spencer's going to take 4, and then 3 will trample over from Boo to Tank.
Yep.
4.
Oh, that's right. That is trample, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you still want to block?
No. I forgot that. I was thinking it was just...
So
But they don't get first strike, right?
Samut gets first strike.
Well, Samut has first strike.
She just has
so
it on.
Boo doesn't. But
Boo
if you
would
block,
die.
if you block Boo,
he
Boo
would
dies.
still take 3 damage.
And then he doesn't get to do that like sacrifice Boo
Oh,
and
yeah,
draw a
that-
bunch
yeah.
of cards. I think you should throw the human under the bus.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Who does come back on my upkeep?
Screw your upkeep.
Yeah.
That's a whole turn cycle.
It is
It's
all
not
turn
your
cycle.
upkeep
It's
yet.
fair. No, I just wanted to put it out
I
there.
just got hit for 4, so screw your upkeep.
I got hit for 13.
Cry me a river, man.
You used like 4 cards to dismantle my board.
Oh my god. Yeah, and Mana Breach is still the thing sticking it to me.
Listen, I tried.
Second main, we're gonna +1 Minsk and Boo to put 3 +1/+1 counters on Samut.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
pretty good.
Yep, I just left Boo there. Wait. He could fling Samut.
I could.
Yeah.
I think that if you didn't block Boo, I think he was going to sacrifice Boo and draw 4 cards.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Smack somebody for 4.
I am sure.
Let's see here. 4 mana available. Speed of 3. Do I want to bounce another land in my hand?
That's pretty rough.
That is pretty rough.
You know what they say? They say, that's pretty rough.
I think I'm just going to pass.
P to T.
Nice Defend the Rider.
Thank you.
Keep draw.
It was in the opener, and I was like, that's nice. I like that.
So, Tony, if I make a creature, if I double the counters on like your creatures and things like that, you're going that way for a couple turns, right?
I'm not sure how you're accomplishing that, but oh, whoa.
It's either that or I play another stacks piece.
I mean, I don't really have plans to swing at you right now.
Okay. So
I don't have plans.
Your stuff has vigilance, right?
Just the Samo.
Just, yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a whole lot of plans at all right now, if I'm being
I'm just
honest.
gonna
Mostly
play
it's
this.
just keep swinging.
Head
I'm just
empty.
gonna play this because I think you'll kill me otherwise if I don't.
Head empty.
I'm gonna cast Dream Tides. Creatures do not untap during their controller's untap step. Each non-green creature's controller may pay an additional 2 mana during their upkeep to untap that creature. So if
So
it's green,
Aragorn-
it can't untap.
I mean, I will point out the +4/+4 doesn't have to go on Aragorn. It can go on.
fine.
Okay.
But commander
The commander
damage.
damage
Yeah.
is...
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have any other, and then I'm gonna pay for and cast Vile Drake. It's a 1/4 flying infect.
Nice.
And you can pay for it to proliferate.
Can pay for it, proliferate, so we can get your creatures huge.
My turn.
Yeah.
Untap.
Oh yeah.
Draw for turn.
I bounced to this, and I bounced this because my own mana breach.
Yep.
Play a swamp. Man, this is rough. When they say this is rough, this is what they're talking about. Oh, okay, that's not so terrible. I'll pass.
Okay. So it's just creatures don't untap.
Yep.
Okay.
You can pay 2 to untap any non-green creature, though.
Gotcha. Technically, this is also a red creature,
But it is also a green creature.
but it's also not just.
Sorry, buddy.
Um.
And your only white creature is gone.
My thought was also...
Oh no!
if
If
you
only
use
I
this
didn't have a
for-
green creature with vigilance that's already 3/3.
You could tap that for mana if you want, right?
I could, or I could tap the Saprolings for mana.
You should
or-
do that.
That is fairly nasty if he's able to play several.
See? Keep me
Green spells.
alive. Keep his stuff. If he taps it, it doesn't untap.
I don't like anything you're doing.
But I'm on
I
your
feel
side.
much more confident about
About dealing with tank.
about dealing
and
with
me.
tank.
Listen,
I'm not even super confident about dealing with you, but that mana breach
Like a board
is
wipe,
making
we'll
these really
we'll
rough.
take all of this away because I don't have anything that's like going to stick around. Just I have no
Agreed.
enchantments.
Same. You and I have.
However,
No.
a board wipe is not going to get rid of
the last
your
board
stacks
wipe,
pieces.
the board wipes in his deck kill enchantments. Trust me, I've been hit by them 3 weeks in a
What is
row.
going to be the play for this?
that one out.
Did you?
I did.
Promise?
Yeah.
I have one that's
Chroma's
six
Vengeance
enchantments.
took it out
7, 8.
because I knew that I was going against Tony this week, and I'm like, it doesn't take out Planeswalkers, and it's too risky for me to play if I have like a full board. So I'm like, I don't see the reason in like keeping it in.
Okay.
A lot of my payoffs to my discarding and cycling and stuff like that
So
are
that is a
enchantments and
1/4.
artifacts.
Okay.
So
It is a 1/4. I literally
Okay.
just put it here to try to soak some of what I'm about to get smoked in the face with.
I'm going to play a Mountain for turn.
yeah, woo,
Mountain,
mountain.
Mountain.
white, green.
Yeah, green. Hooty hoo.
I think that. Aragorn, Hornburg Hero. Attacking
go.
creatures I control have first strike and renown 1. Whenever a creature with renown 1 deals damage to a player, if it isn't renowned, put a +1/+1 counter on it and it becomes renowned. Whenever a renowned creature I control deals combat damage to a player, double the number of +1/+1 counters on it.
So,
I have triggers.
trigger Aragorn,
Yep.
trigger mana breach.
So mana breach.
Mana
So
breach.
I'm going to bounce the mountain back to my hand.
Yep.
The Aragorn triggers are going to happen. I'm going to ping 5 in the face for 3.
5 for 3.
Not confusing at all. I get my human soldier.
Human.
Human soldier.
It is very human.
Yep. And then I will give the +4/+4 to
Enduring Vitality.
Enduring Vitality.
Very nice. So that is currently a 7/7.
Currently a 7/7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I almost played that Aragorn instead of Simut.
But you didn't.
It's a good Aragorn.
I mean, to be fair, there's not a lot of bad
I
Aragorns.
should have done that. That's kind of
They're
why I
all
wanted to
pretty
go.
good.
Kind of wanted to go Aragorn Super Friends, but 1,
See,
2,
Is it
Super
Super
Friends,
Friends if-
Super Friends
is
is
it
Planeswalkers.
No, it's just all.
Note that these
all
guys
of
are
the-
green and they're not going to untap.
That's fine.
He's about to
We're gonna
blow
have
it up.
to. We're just gonna have to deal with what it is. So, because nobody else is attacking 5. So,
I don't have the means to.
Sigarda, Heron's Grace, flying. I and humans I control have hexproof. For 2, I can exile a card from my graveyard and create a human soldier token.
That's pretty
2
good.
triggers, I get another human soldier.
Mana Breach.
Mana Breach, I will bounce the Force back to hand.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I will bounce the Sapperling back to hand because it's acting like mana.
It is not
Human
in fact a land.
I know. Enduring Vitality will get another +4/+4, so it is now a 12/12.
An 11/11.
11/11, because math is hard. I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing Enduring Vitality at 5.
You gotta pay 2.
Oh,
Oh,
you
shit,
can.
you can't.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Oh, man.
You could pay 1, because the Enduring Vitality can tap, but...
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough.
As soon as he tapped his last time, I was like, yes.
Oh, man. Well,
So who's going to help me get rid of 5?
dude, I'm not drawing
You're the
lands.
biggest
It's
threat at the
bouncing
table.
lands.
I know, but now I kind of got to swing Enduring Vitality at somebody because I just pumped it so much.
Swing it over that way.
It'll
Why over this way?
Technically, you have the most life. At least it's not commander damage.
just saying. If he hits you, you pump that thing up. I'll pump it up again. We can tag team tank here.
The old tank tag team.
Listen, he's been coming at me. I don't even care if I die for it.
Yeah,
Has vigilance.
I know. I'm going to swing this at Stalker.
Nice.
I will untap it here in a minute.
At me?
Yes, because you have the biggest.
I could chump block it.
That's
Take
fine.
away your trample.
That's your trample.
It's everyone's
it's everyone's
trample.
trample.
It's our trample.
He doesn't
It's
need it
our
anymore
trample.
because he's got that.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, yeah, you can chump block it. It would just be, you would just lose a little bit on it.
You're also still at
I wouldn't lose any on
41.
it. It doesn't have trample.
It's only
Its
when
creatures
you attack
attacking my
opponents.
opponents have trample.
Well, the damage is going to resolve before.
You're
That
not
does.
I'm not my
attacking an
opponent.
He's not
It doesn't have trample.
Oh, so it doesn't matter. That's right.
Unless you swing at one of them, it doesn't have
You can
trample.
swing it at Spencer and hit him.
I feel bad to swing it at Spencer. Oh. Because it's such a waste of all that pump. Spencer's going to
Just swing it at just swing.
No,
hold on.
because it's
Just
such a
swing-
waste.
Just swing it at him anyways.
What are you going to do? Nothing? Because it's not coming at you.
You said it wasn't, so it's not coming at me?
If
He just, right?
Unless you're going to do something, because it's right, because it's not attacking him. Because I don't have the stuff to give it trample. So it's advantageous for me to leave that on the board.
Man, I can't afford to take 11.
Well, you can block 3 of it.
you could block 6 of it.
Shut up.
You can
Yeah,
get
you
all
can block
those,
6
you can
of
get
it.
all those cards back.
Yeah, you're going to get your Mirror Shell grab back.
Man, I was really hoping to do stuff against that guy. And you're forcing me to do things against you. I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cycle Astral Drift. Whenever I cycle Astral Drift or cycle another card while it's on the battlefield, I may exile target creature. If I do, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So this only gives you and humans you control hexproof. So I'm
Not
going to
Vitalities.
exile Enduring Vitality.
Okay, because it's the cycles on that as well. Okay.
I'm going to tap 1 for the Lazatep
Breach
Chancellor.
trigger.
So you have a mana breach
It's an
trigger.
ability, not
Nope,
a
it's a
spell.
cycle. It's not a casting
Oh,
spell.
yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
His deck has the best ways to get
I was
around
gonna
mana
say-
Yeah.
breach. Yeah.
His deck's. I'm surprised he hasn't just been drawing through to find the answers.
I've got cards I'd like to cast too. So, and then I'm going to pay the 1 to amass zombies too.
Yep.
Astral Drift is going to go under Toulouse. That's
And
going to get
dis-
exiled.
That'll disappear till the end of next turn.
Yep. Well, until the end of your turn.
Until the end of my turn. Okay.
I was hoping to save that for Samet, and you forced me to use it there.
You didn't have to.
I really did.
Okay, I guess in that case, I'm going to pass the turn.
You know what you could have done? Now that it's done, you could have targeted the Ovia. It would have lost trample.
Yep.
You would have amassed zombies, and you could have jump blocked it.
Yeah, but I didn't want to have to chump block it.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair, but
It
right.
accomplished the same thing
Yeah.
with like 4 less steps,
Yeah.
and he gets to keep the zombies.
that's fair. I will untap
That's back.
and draw for turn. Oh, that's a thing.
Boo.
Oh yeah, I get boo on upkeep. Thank you. Decent bit of power on board there, Tank.
He's got a lot. He's got quite the scary board.
Yeah, but you can make that a 10-11.
Can make it a 10-11. I'm going to do that. I'm going to +1 Minsk and Boo to put 3
Give it 3 more.
+1/+1 counters on Samet. She is a 10-11.
Oof.
So how does Aragorn Hornburg Hero read again?
Technically, that didn't do
It got
damage. this time.
exiled as well.
Yeah, so if it's not renowned, it becomes renowned, and then gets a +1/+1 counter on it. And then whenever a renowned creature deals combat damage to a player, I double the +1/+1 counters on it.
Okay.
It has to put combat to do that, right?
Yes.
You
You
wanna-
deal combat damage.
Yeah, so when it has to deal combat damage to a player for either of the things to trigger.
I'm going to do white, white, and 1
It does have hexproof.
for the Eternal Wanderer.
Mana Breach.
Mana Breach. I'm going to return Avishkar Raceway to hand. Any response to Eternal Wanderer?
Nope.
Yeah, I got the fancy dice then.
So
So
angry about that doorbell.
Eternal Wanderer says no more than 1 creature can attack the Eternal Wanderer each combat. +1, exile up to 1 target artifact or creature, return to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of that player's next end step. 0, create a 2/2 samurai with double strike. -4 for each player. Choose a creature that player controls. Each player sacks all other creatures they control, not chosen this way. I'm going to...
-4.
It's real tempting to -4 it.
I'll give it another counter next turn. Don't worry about it.
I do lose some of my stuff if I do
Then
that,
attack
though.
before you do it.
Because what's the -4 read?
I choose a creature that each player controls,
Oh, okay.
and they sacrifice the
Everything
rest.
else.
He's like,
It's a good point if that's still leaving that stuff on the board. You're still going to be losing mana.
You've got
Round by
3
round by
lands on the
round.
board.
Yeah.
I do have 3 lands on the board. You're correct. Speaking of which, before I make any hard decisions,
I should put one down.
I'm going to play a forest for turn.
You're going to have 3 lands on board if you cast any more spells.
That's true.
that's an
Because that doesn't
ability.
just hurt me.
But like he doesn't
Just
lose
pointing
his
that out.
planeswalkers, and I've already promised that I'll double his stuff next turn.
I was thinking about just flickering the Sigarda and then swinging,
Solid.
Because he won't
Solid.
get it back till his next.
because he won't get it back till his next end step, and he doesn't have enough power on board to kill my Sama without the Sigarda.
Right now, I'm not worried about your salmon.
Oh.
Yeah, but you
pointing
think
that
that
out.
maybe he's worried about you?
So yeah, I'm
I'd
going
just
to
like to say that 5 is making this game needlessly difficult.
Yep.
I'm going to +1.
I'm sorry, I'm actually enjoying this.
That's how stacks work. The
And,
person playing
I
stacks
am
enjoy
going
it.
to flicker the Sigarda till your next end
You're
step.
telling me this game isn't fun?
No.
Not quite.
It feels more interesting than normal because there's more than just tap mana do thing.
Move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Tank Samut is going at you.
How big is she right now? 10?
10, 11.
10, 11.
Spencer, I'm going to send Boo at you.
Okay. And how big is Boo?
4-1. If Samut hits Tank, he will become a 5-1.
Okay. So, good blocks. I
Yes,
will...
declare. No, you declare at the
don't-
same time.
Yeah, they're just all declared at once.
I will... Let's see, do I want to block Boo with the zombie army? Or do I think I can grow the zombie army? There's a chance of that. I really think if I don't block... Did you uptick?
I upticked both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that, I think, makes me want to take it.
I'm going to block with Enduring Vitality and 2 Demon Folders.
I'm not going to declare any blocks.
Okay. So first strike damage is going to get 5 in on tank.
Yep.
Speed will go up to 4. And Boo will be 5 in on Spencer.
Enduring Vitality will die and come back
As an enchantment.
as an enchantment.
Not a flip card.
Nope. It should be, because that makes it easier.
Do you want to put it maybe like down there or something so that you don't...
Do anything on my second
Nah, that's why I
main.
got to pull that.
Okay.
Do I want to lose another land? I think I'm just going to pass there.
Untap. Draw. Okay. Play a land for turn. At 5. Cast Deep Blows Gate. It's going to enter the battlefield. I promised I would. You're going to go that way, right? I double the counters on these 2.
Oh my god.
Not on the Eternal Wanderer?
Hey,
Well, that wasn't on the field when we made the
how about a
That's
little
true.
love on the zombie army?
the zombie army.
There we go.
What are my Sapperlings?
Those are saying there's 2
I
there.
know.
There's 2 Saverlings.
Mana Breach, I'm going to return this land to my hand.
All right.
See? I'm helping the game state
I
progress.
don't know why you did that, but
Because he wants to take me out.
Because he told me he's going to kill Tank.
I don't know why you did my zombie army.
Because you asked.
I did.
You did ask. So, hey, it never hurts to ask.
Right.
I mean, I asked, he just can't do it because those are counters.
Right.
So, like,
I also felt bad that I just made his creature huge.
She's now 16, 17.
with,
Huge.
And this can
With
double-
trample.
and this can
She's only
double
getting
again
trample
next
on
turn.
this when she attacks.
oh, I thought
She doesn't natively have trample.
Yeah, this is what's
Ovia is what's
trample.
giving trample.
Oh, right, I know, that's what I'm saying, but OV is still
Oh,
out, so
yes.
it has trample.
Yeah.
And this will double with that next turn, right? Or does it add 3?
It just said.
Add
Yeah,
stat 3.
Yeah. But yeah, you told me you're going to kill Tank, so I'm counting on you. Go ahead, Spencer.
Untap. Draw for turn. God damn.
I mean, technically, I didn't say I was going to kill tank. I just said I wasn't going to swing at you.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
I mean, at this point, realistically, me swinging at tank it maybe means his death. I mean, he's got some tricks up his sleeve, probably.
That's right, Tank. You got to look that way now. Stop looking at me.
You're making it hard for me
how
to
many
deal
cards
with
does everybody
him.
have in hand?
5.
3.
5.
And 2 of them are bounce lands. Like the ones that I bounced.
Yeah, so it's regular lands that were bounced.
Yeah. They were bounced lands.
Bounced lands.
I'm going to cast Windfall.
Yeah. Trigger Mana Breach.
Trigger Mana Breach. Return Swamp to my hand.
In response to the Mana Breach.
Each player discards their hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way. That means you're going to get to draw 5 fresh cards.
In response, I'm going to tap 2 to cast Serum Snare.
Oh, on the Salmon. Please, on the Salmon.
No, to return that to your hand.
Why?
Because he's going to discard it.
All right.
And this
So
will
now
bounce
how many
this to
cards do you
my
have in
land.
hand?
6.
It also
Okay.
gives us another draw.
So everybody's going to discard 6 cards. I'm going to tuck all of them under to lose.
And a blasphemous act. And now Samet can survive it.
So we're all drawing 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to play Obscura Storefront. Sacrifice it. Gain a life. Go get a Plains. Foil Plains.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy.
The new Capenna lands are some of the best fuller
They
lands.
do look really good.
I wish it didn't say non-land permanent. I would have bounced the land to his hand right before the windfall.
That would have been so mean. I mean, bouncing that Aragorn, I think, was good.
I think so too.
Um,
I think I'm having fun this game.
Tank is hurting at this point. I mean, he just drew a fresh 6, so who knows
Yeah.
what's in there. But, like,
I mean, I'm sure
your board state is
I'm
not
sure
great
somebody
right
My board state has
enchantment-
been worse.
Somebody
It's been
has
worse
enchantment
before.
removal.
It has
now,
been
I'm
worse
sure.
before.
Yeah.
Like somebody has enchantment removal now. I'm sure.
I wish.
You have a card backwards.
No.
You don't have any creatures.
Nope.
You are useless to me.
I have creatures.
Yeah, I know.
I have creatures.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
I get to go back at the end of my turn.
Correct.
Okay.
Your green things do not untap.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause that's still not.
Sorry, buddy.
Yep.
Well, technically nothing untaps unless you pay 2, but green in particular just
Yeah.
can't.
That's fair. Oh, my boo.
Yeah.
That's fine. I probably will have enough mana to untap it because I'm careful about casting spells at this point.
What's funny is you can board wipe and keep that on the field so he doesn't get his stuff back.
I could.
I'm gonna play. Oh, can't do that. Mountain for turn.
I've never played against Spencer's deck, so I'm like nervous about what
You're
it's
not
capable of.
You're not playing against my deck.
Well, that's fair.
It's like if you said like I've never fought Spencer before, and I'm like on the ground and he's sitting on my back, and you're like, this is really interesting.
Well, so I'm nervous about what you. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're Superman. Maybe
Golden
you'll
Ray
throw him
Shield.
off your back, and then
I
that's
would
it.
love to be just like
What
ready
does
to
that
pop
do?
off here. any moment.
Draw a card for each different power among creatures I control. So I will get 2 cards.
So you got some triggers.
Yes. So I
Aragorn trigger.
He already
mana
I did.
bounce.
I,
You did.
I bounced
Okay.
the mountain back to my
I saw
hand.
the
Yep.
You're gonna get to scry.
Made scry 2.
Target creature gets +4/+4
That's
until
not
end of turn. I got creatures over here.
On the bottom both of these.
Me too. But if he pumps one of his saplings, it's still only 2 cards.
Yeah, I'm only gonna get to draw 2 cards off of it.
Yeah, because they would happen to
'Cause
be
they'd be
5
5/5.
and
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'll give Aragorn the +4/+4, I guess.
Sure.
Draw 2. No, that really helps me.
Maybe I've got a fling in hand. If he pumps Samut, I can throw her at Spencer.
You're gonna kill me last, right? After all this help. I'm your sidekick.
I have no plans right now. I'm living in the moment.
You can kill me with Fling, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I guess I could, huh? Yeah, if I pump her again, I could kill you with fling. It would
Red,
be a turn.
red,
Huh?
It'd be a turn at least.
and something else. I'll play Archetype of Aggression. Creatures I control have hand trample. Creatures my opponents control lose trample.
Hey!
Can't gain
Hey,
it.
And
Look at
can't
that,
gain
Like,
it.
so they cancel each other out.
Because not wins. Yes.
Yeah.
And
But
mine came in.
it can't gain
Yeah.
trample.
It
So-
can't gain
so
trample.
my creatures will not gain trample.
You
correct.
lose trample
Yes.
and then can't gain trample.
Yes.
Right.
So I'm going to bounce the Glacier back to my hand.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a great turn, guys.
All right.
I'm going to have to go to end step, and I'm going to discard the planes. Pass.
All
I
right.
get to go back.
I will untap. I'm going to pay 2 to untap the boo.
Nice.
You could untap my Saffron.
No, I can't. And then I will
Can't
draw.
do that. That's not how that works.
So do we see the board wipe here or not? That's the question.
Ooh, my archetype gets hexproof from Scarda.
Yeah, but he just selects and then
No.
the rest are, yeah.
Yeah, I know, for the board wipe. Yeah.
Since
And
it says
it's-
choose, can you not choose the one that has hexproof? Just
Uh,
curious.
Because I'm not choosing a target, it's choose a
Can you
creature.
read the ability?
It is for each player, choose a creature that player controls. Each player sacrifices all the rest of them. All the rest of the creatures not chosen this way.
So Do you choose when the ability goes on the stack, or do you choose when it resolves?
It would be on the stack because it's going to have to.
Yeah.
You're going to have valid targets for it.
It's not targets.
It's not targets.
Choose. That's
So
why I think it's upon
Probably
resolution.
on resolution.
What's Eternal Warrior?
Yeah, Eternal
Wanderer.
Wanderer.
Just look it up on
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
rifle.
Hexproof.
You're welcome, YouTube. I know y'all hate me. Listen, I brought aggro.
For the
and just
last
got
one,
blown
none
out
of
for a
the
couple-
none of the chosen creatures are targets. You may choose creatures with hexproof, for example, and choosing a creature with ward will not cause ward to trigger. So no, because it does not say target. It is choose. Then
Right.
it works.
We were wondering about when
it
the
resolve,
choice
like-
happens.
Does he choose when he activates the ability, or when it resolves?
Oh. I mean, in the end, it's not going to matter because if the warrior was the hexproof.
Well,
might
I mean, it
matter.
might matter for other stuff.
Like if he gets his thing chosen and he cycles out his hand before.
Yeah, something like that.
It was giving
Or
an example that was on the board.
Yeah.
That is an example that one could give.
Ball. Eternal Warrior does not have planes. For the first low, the exile card would count or is attached. It's exiled.
None of the chosen creatures are targets of the ability. It doesn't say timing.
Yeah.
I would think you would do it when it resolved.
I think it's upon resolution. I think the
Yeah.
ability goes on the stack, and then I think it's upon resolution. Tell us if we're wrong.
We'll find out.
Tell me how
Dion?
much you hate my deck, Dion.
It makes sense that it's at resolution because
And I didn't need to pay for the boo. Because either I'm not attacking
Well, I mean,
until
we're,
after.
we're talking about a hypothetical
Yeah,
situation
it's-
here anyways. So, what are you doing?
I wasn't probably going to cast a whole lot anyway this turn. So hypothetically,
Sure,
if I were choosing creatures to be non-sacrificed,
sure,
you probably want to lose sacrificed.
probably.
I don't know that there's. I guess once I've activated the ability, like it's going on the stack regardless. So even if you were to destroy the Wanderer,
Yep.
the ability still goes. So
yeah, because you already triggered it. But maybe he wants to keep the zombie army. It is a 4/4.
Wouldn't matter. There's not really anything you can do about it besides
Yeah.
phasing. So,
yeah. Okay.
if that's
So
what he wants to do, and then he could leave his big Samut up there.
What did I say? I think he's just gonna.
We'll see.
No more coaching.
What'd you say?
No more coaching.
So if I hit you with Samuel, you're just dead.
I thought you said
Come
more
here,
Cochina, and I'm like, what is that?
I would have to block.
Yeah, you'd have to block.
Yep.
At the size she is now. I'm trying to decide what to do with my planeswalkers.
Okay.
Do I do
Do,
that?
That's copyrighted music. Change up the cadence a little bit.
Just do it out of tone.
I think I'm going to -2 Minsk and Boo
Yeah.
to fling the hamster.
Yep.
So
it's gonna
you're
get
gonna
+4,
draw.
+7.
You're gonna
So
hit
we-
somebody
yeah,
for
somebody-
5, and then you're gonna draw 5 cards because you're
Yep.
fling the hamster. All right.
Yeah.
You hit somebody or anything.
Any target.
Okay. Pick your target. Big boy.
You're my target, Spencer.
Is it just the big boy? Are you seriously targeting me?
I'm actually targeting you. Yes.
All right. Well, I can't do anything about that.
I'm gonna
1,
draw
2,
5.
3, 4, 5. I don't have any instant speed way to give myself Shroud, so you got me.
It's a lot of cards.
It is a lot of cards. The next step is I'm going to -4 the Eternal Wanderer. So I'll be choosing a creature that each player controls. For myself, I'm choosing Samut.
Well, any responses, right?
Well, that's fair. I mean, the ability's going on the stack.
You're good.
Yep. For myself, I'm choosing Samut.
Okay.
For Caleb, I'm going to choose the Viral Drake.
Yeah.
For Spencer, I'm going to choose Toulouse.
Okay.
And for Tank,
Do I get to keep a Sabronic?
I'm going to choose Aragorn the Uniter.
Okay.
Oh man.
Smart.
Okay.
I have no response.
Keep
All
it
the
locked
rest
out.
get sacrificed.
That was your Sabronic.
Okay, thank you.
Hope you've got a. Oh, you're completely tapped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's...
Dead?
If he swings at me, yeah, I'm dead. I have no blockers.
Well, yeah, because you've already got 9 commander damage on you.
Yep.
See what he does.
I'm going to move to combat.
Yeah.
Tank, it's coming your way.
Okay. I got no blockers.
Oh, man. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Just saying.
Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna do... I'm going to pay 4 life and cast a Norn's Annex, triggering Mana Breach. I'm gonna return this Plains to my hand. So creatures can't attack me or a planeswalker I control unless their controller pays a Phyrexian white, so either 2 life or a white for each of those creatures.
Gotcha.
Where's the rest of the mana for that?
Samut discounts it by 4.
Yep.
Okay.
At first I was counting, I was like, oh shit, I gotta tap out. And I was like, wait, shit.
Just can't attack you unless they pay. Yeah.
I'm going to play this Cinderblade as land for turn.
So we can't hit you at all without paying life. All right, I'm playing for second.
4 mana.
Spencer's got white.
You have to have white or life.
Yeah. So
I-
you could pay the life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm really playing for second now. I thought I had a way to like 1v1 him at the end, and now I definitely don't.
You could, like, bounce it or something, you know?
If I draw that, yeah.
Tap for a white and 2 cast Lae'zel Vlaakith's Champion.
Mana breach.
Trigger Mana Breach. I'm going to return Forest to hand. Then I will pass, and I've got a discard.
Untap. Draw.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Island.
7.
Skyship Plunderer. Has flying whenever it deals combat damage to a player for each kind of counter on target permanent or player. Give that permanent or player another counter of that kind.
Mana Breach.
Yep. Mana Breach. I'm gonna tap Soul Ring for Winter Orb.
Mana Breach.
Bounce my island.
Players can... What's that do?
You can only untap 1 land each untap phase. And then I'm gonna swing a 1/4 at you, Spencer. End the gear.
Poison, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Infect, yep.
Just take the damage too.
You don't on
It's
Infect.
not on Infect, you don't. That's how
No, but you take the damage from the creature.
Not on Infect,
Not
you
on
don't.
Infect.
Infect.
Damage is
Oh,
dealt
yeah.
as poison
Yeah.
counters for
Yep.
Infect.
Pay 2 mana. Mana Breach. Put Tsuko out there.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Fetid Pools. Good.
You get down tap 1 land.
Yeah. All right.
At least you have planeswalkers.
That's how I thought I was going to 1v1 him at the end, was get him to Mana Breach down and then Toxic him out.
Untap the command tower. Upkeep.
I mean, you
Boo.
could have.
I can't hit him anymore.
You have 19 life.
Yeah.
I'm going to try.
You could have
Draw
hit
a
him
card.
once right there,
Yep.
and then you can keep tapping that to proliferate.
I don't have the mana right now.
Huh.
Yeah. It's 4 mana to do it.
And Mana Breach is out, so he's going to have a hard time getting mana out.
Yeah.
All that rampant blue.
Bruh. Listen. I love Mana Breach. When we windfalled, I drew 5 lands.
Pump Samut and just fling Samut.
Yeah, that's the other issue.
Because Samut deals the damage on the fling, or is it Minsk?
Minsk is doing the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
It's not
rough.
that difficult.
I mean-
I can't do anything
Yep.
at all, and have not been able to for almost the entire game, actually. So you can just run me over. I can't really do anything about it. I can block with Toulouse. I'll get a bunch of cards back. Next turn,
That
I'm
you
going to
can't
have
cast.
4, maybe 5 mana at best.
Fling at me next turn and win.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the way I'm looking right now.
Can I take a look at the cards under Toulouse?
Yeah, you sure can.
Just because if I deal with Toulouse, you're getting them back to hand.
Yeah.
So,
You look at the Astral Slide.
yeah.
So you end up killing Toulouse. I Astral Slide, then I'm completely tapped out,
Yeah.
and then I do.
It just severely reduces Samut's power. But, yeah. So,
Whatever you want to do, man.
I'm going to +1 the Eternal Wanderer.
Yeah.
Lae'zel gives an extra counter, so she goes up to 4,
Okay. Targeting.
targeting Toulouse.
Yep.
Exile until your end step.
All of those are gone.
Oh, it's exile.
Yep.
Yeah.
That only happens when you only get them back when it dies.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get all that crap back.
Nope.
No.
That makes a difference. So that's
Have you used Boo yet?
20. I have not used Minskin Boo yet. I'm going to plus Minskin Boo. Lae'zel makes it 2 instead of 1 to put 3 counters on Samut.
6.
Lae'zel makes it 4.
Does it just add 2
It adds 1.
Yeah.
for each one?
Yeah, if one or more counters would be put on a creature or planeswalker, put
Yeah.
that many +1.
Yeah.
So Samut's got what, 20 power right now?
20 power.
You can just kill me with
Move to
Samut.
combat.
Yeah.
Swing Samut and Boo at you.
Yeah, you got me.
I feel like someone else had less than 20.
I'm dead.
He doesn't. I guess he could have swung at me.
Oh, I didn't realize you had commander damage on it
Yeah.
already. I thought you were fresh.
I am out. Thanks to commander damage from Samut.
Okay.
I'm
Oh.
going to play a land for turn. And
Yeah.
pass. I was like, wait, I didn't do that.
Untap.
We've gotten so used to not having land out on the board.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I've been trying to stall to get there, YouTube, but like I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like
Put a real win con in your deck.
Inflict is a real win con. All right, I'm gonna swing a 1/4 at you, Tony. Can't.
You're going to pay the life for it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's 2, right?
Yep.
I can't block it, so I'll take an
Take
infect.
1 infect.
All right, proliferate.
Any of these?
No.
You know, just proliferate Sandwich just for the.
No. Here's the thing. He has this already, so he just
Yeah.
chooses like he just chooses this because it's tapped, and then he just kills me.
Pass turn.
Go ahead.
I will untap a Cinderglade, draw for turn. I can just fling Samut at you, right?
You can do that too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna -2 Minskin Boo,
You got me.
sacrifice Samut, 20 damage to you.
Yep.
Congratulations,
Good job.
Tony.
That's
Good game.
not for
No.
Spencer.
No.
Tank at least got to do some stuff. Spencer kind of got hosed. Well, hey, thanks for watching, YouTube. If you enjoy stacks or hate stacks, go ahead and leave a comment down below talking about how much you love or hate stacks. We'll see you in the final. We're going to have 4 of us at a $150 budget, facing off to see who can take the crown for Season 3. Thank you very much.
Bye, Internet.
Oh, and please like and subscribe.
Bye. Have a good time. Hello, Internet.
Don't steal my shtick.
This guy's dead. You're dead.
The murder.
Swamp.
Murder.
You're welcome, YouTube. I know y'all hate me.
Tell us if we're wrong.
We'll find out.
Tell me how
Dion?
much they hate my deck. Dion. Tony, please let me kill you.
No.
Oh.
Everybody knows propaganda.
No wonder that elf loves him.
I would say I'm shocked, but
We're learning as a family.
Forcing me to do things I don't want to have to do, but
Spencer's out here threatening things.
hell,
Stop
man.
feeding the fish.
Stop.
stop yelling at me.
Untap.
No.
I haven't
Draw.
become a problem yet.
He's being sarcastic. A lot of people know that.
Oh!
Reading the
It's
card,
better than I
in fact,
You guys
explains
should
the
not have
card.
corrected me. I love you guys. You're great.
Boof, baboof is what some folks say. If the sacrificed creature was a hamster,
None of this matters and it's all made up.
You're not over there, you're here.
I'm right here.
Right here.
Right here, right now, I'm real.
You know what they say? They say, that's pretty rough.
ooh, that's rough.
Cry me a river, man. I don't like anything you're doing.
I don't have a whole lot of plans at all right now, if I'm being honest.
We know what you want better than you know what you want.
I was thinking out loud.
Hooty-hoo.
You're
That
not
does-
I'm not my
attacking
opponent.
opponent.
It doesn't have trample.
Oh,
Because you asked.
I did.
You did ask.
Don't leave that in. When they say, this is rough, this is what they're talking about. Ugly, ugly, ugly.
I mean, technically, I didn't say I was going to kill Tank. I just said I wasn't going to swing at you.
You are useless to me. Screw your upkeep.
It's our trample. I'm living in the moment.
You can. That's right, Tank. You gotta look that way now. Stop looking at me.
Boo!
I think I'm having fun this game.
Pick your target. Big boy.
You're my target, Spencer.
Is it just the big boy?
That makes a difference.
What'd you say?
Fling the hamster.